What is up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and today I'm back to talk to you guys about Star Wars. Usually we talk about Warhammer 40k, but today I wanted to play some Battlefront 2 and talk about what could be happening in the final 2 episodes of Season 2 of The Mandalorian. So first of all, the gameplay that you see here is Battlefront 2. It's a kind of older game that came out for the PS4 revolving around Star Wars in its entirety. So this is a game mode that pits heroes versus villains, and of course I had to go with the homie Adult Grogu, aka Yoda. So Yoda's a very interesting character. He's fast, he's agile, and he can really just appear out of nowhere, do some damage, and then fade into the shadows, which I try to do here, but this map is horrendous for that because I tend to fall into a bunch of pitfalls very often. So enjoy the gameplay in the background while we talk about The Mandalorian. So first and foremost, spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. If you guys are not caught up, if you guys have not watched it, I highly recommend you to get that Disney Plus subscription because just for The Mandalorian, it's worth it. In years past, I have talked about The Mandalorian as well as doing a movie ranking for all the Star Wars movies. So if you guys want to check that, I'll try and link that at the end of the video so you guys can watch that as well. And I've also done gameplays on Jedi Fallen Order, and that game is really good. And speaking of Jedi Fallen Order, Cal Kestis is who I believe may be making an appearance in the coming episodes. So basically, we find out that Baby Yoda, aka the child, aka Grogu, has been able to get in contact with the Force. Now, this isn't just the light side, he is just talking to the Force in general. He reached out, he essentially put out a locator beacon, and both the dark side and the light side were able to see Grogu on this seeing stone, I believe that's what it was called. But with that being said, who did he reach out to? Who answered the call to train Grogu to basically become a Jedi? Now, with the events of episodes 7, 8, and 9, the timeline is a little bit convoluted, but as far as I know, Luke is out there. I don't know if this is before or during his training of Ben Solo, aka Kylo, and so Luke could answer the call, and it would make sense because he is, trying to create his own Jedi temple, bring in his disciples and whatnot, and maybe he saw Grogu as somebody that he'd want to bring in and train as a Jedi. It's a perfect candidate. So Luke is a heavy contender to be featured in the coming episodes. But going back to Cal Kestis, his actor just has to be aged a little bit more in order for the timeline to make sense. As far as we know, he's still alive at this point, unless some events transpired, and he's traveling with another Jedi who has renounced herself from the Force, but stuff happened in the game that I don't want to get into in case you haven't played it. So Jedi Fallen Order is another game that I highly recommend you guys check out and try out for yourselves. And if Cal is in this, it could be crazy, because I don't think we've ever had a Star Wars character from a video game make their way into a movie or a show, as far as I know. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but with that being said, we've got Ahsoka, that obviously she already made her appearance, and she declined to train Grogu. The thing that I'm not 100% sure is that she kept referring to herself as a Jedi, but she was essentially kicked out of the Jedi institution, I guess you can say, because she was a Padawan, and she disobeyed orders a lot. She was very unorthodox in her ways of the Jedi, because, her master was Anakin. You saw how that turned out. So with Ahsoka, she kept referring to herself as Jedi, even though she technically isn't. But that being said, I recently just started watching Rebels. I'm only 5 episodes in, so I know there's some Ahsoka stuff in Rebels as well. So I have to watch that to see if maybe that explains why she referred to herself as a Jedi during The Mandalorian. But Ahsoka would not be one of the Jedi making her appearance in the following episodes. So we got Luke as a big contender. We've got Cal, which I don't think will happen. Another crazy theory out there is that Mace Windu could be making a surprise appearance, because we never technically saw him die. Dude got struck by some force lightning and got essentially pushed off of a building. Now, oftentimes when people are shown falling to their death in Star Wars, they survive one way or another. I guess you could say Palpatine kind of didn't, but he came back anyway, so that's kind of a keeping in line with deaths that are off screen. You never really know unless they show it for sure, because I mean, we all thought Maul died after being cut in half and he was still alive. So that'd be crazy to see freaking Samuel L. with his purple lightsaber and coming in to save Grogu once again, maybe? Maybe it was Samuel L. who saved him from when Anakin stormed the temple and started killing all the younglings, because apparently Grogu was there. So that's a far out theory, but it'd be crazy to see. And then we come to Ezra. So Ezra was in Rebels. Again, I haven't seen it, but it seems to be that he may be making this appearance. As far as we know, Ezra and Tarkin were lost. I think that's Ahsoka trying to find out where he is, which is why she's also trying to find out where Tarkin is. So seeing Ezra come back would make sense, because like, you've had the inklings of all these characters from like the Clone Wars, Rebels, making their way into Mandalorian, that it would make sense for a Jedi from those shows to make his live action debut. It'd be pretty cool to see too what he'd look like as like a person, or who the actor's going to be to portray him. So that's another big contender. And then there was a bunch of like Force ghosts that I thought might make an appearance, but I don't think that'll happen. Because even though like Force ghosts are like super OP, I doubt anybody would really be happy with that. Yeah, just quite a weird rambling / theory / discussion video for you guys today. So new video, or the new episode from Mandalorian, comes out in just a few days. So go ahead and keep the conversation going down below as we try to figure out who this mysterious Jedi will be to make their appearance. I can't wait. This season has been amazing. It's what I look forward to every single Friday. So thumbs up if you guys agree with any of the people that I mentioned, or if you guys think it's going to be some completely new Jedi that we've never seen or heard from before, let me know too. Again, theories have been flying all over the place this past week, and I can't wait to see where this episode goes. Obviously they're going to free the Bill Burr character, and they're going to find Moff Gideon, and then that's when things are going to get crazy. So that's all I got for today. Enjoy the rest of this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This has been the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I'll catch you guys then. Peace.